G'day and welcome back to Shadowrun Hong Kong. Last time round we did the traditional post run cooldown of chatting with everyone. I don't have anything I want to buy, so we're going to go straight on to the next run now, which is to help solve Jomo's friend's family problem, which is going to Icon Tower and doing a bit of kidnapping, sort of. Okay. So, do we take Izzy? I think we do. I mean, generally I always take Izzy and Gobbet. So it's then Duncan, Rakta, or Gaichu. And I feel like Gaichu is a bad choice for most sneaky things, because he's a ghoul, and ghouls kind of don't look particularly great. I'm going to take Rakta, I think. Alright, let's go to Icon Tower. The glittering expanse of Hong Kong stretches out beneath the helicopter as Jomo weaves his way between the city's myriad skyscrapers. Rain spatters the tiny craft's windshield as it splices its way through the calm skies above the central district. Despite the late hour, the city streets below still glimmer with activity. Soon enough, the black mirrored walls of Icon Tower stretch up before you. Jomo pulls the helicopter in for landing, depositing you on the tower's roof. Somewhere beneath your feet, Lillian Lai awaits. Come on, load. Good. Alright, what am I taking? I think that's all pretty much good. I'll go down a med kit and up a gold trauma kit. Yeah, that'll do. Come on. You're not meant to show a black screen. You can do this. Okay. We do have karma. I kind of forgot about that. What do we actually have karma for? We got 10 karma. So it's either one last etiquette, or I just dump it into decking. Maybe even a little bit of ESP, but probably not, just decking. Well, I'm going to leave it. Amid rain and deafening roar of Jomo's Amid the rain and the deafening roar of Jomo's rotor wash, you jump down onto Icon Tower's helipad. Red lights strobe softly on the myriad antennas and satellite dishes that dot the building's roof, and all of Hong Kong stretches out below you. As quickly as he brought the borrowed helicopter in, Jomo revs the engine and lifts away from the Fuji facility. Jomo here. I'm taking off and I'll make a pass around the tower. You go down and get the girl. I'll swoop back in and we'll all be off. Easy, la. 10-15 minutes top. You gonna be okay up there by yourself? Don't have any worries, friend. Jomo may be a pirate, but he still knows how to fly a helicopter. As long as I stay in public airspace, all will be well. Just don't take too long. This bitch is so thirstier than my aunt during happy hour. We still have to meet the girls' protection team. Okay. So what do we see around here? Intruder detected, moving to intercept. Drones. Okay. So step 1 in a drone-based situation here is move closer and activate both drones. So we'll start with the auto drone. So I could go basically right up to this thing and burst it in the face. Oh, there's another one over here. Interesting. Then you activate the other drone. And this one can go here. And it's still flanked because of this one, right? Which is why we did that. Let's see, Rakta. So Rakta we can afford to smuggle Koshei out further with, right? And we can go activate. Now Koshei. I could move you up and stab. Great. How did that take 3 AP? Oh well, whatever. So you could get into this cover. Double tap or a single one. And maybe we'll even try this. No dice. Okay, got it. Go over here. Haste Rakta. Rakta then can overclock Koshei. And Koshei can take out this thing's armor. Oh, that gave it 2, you say? Okay. Yeah, it's immune to the bleed effect. That is, you know, not unreasonable. That's more drones. I would like to raise an objection to the number of drones we're seeing. Okay, Koshei. Stab it. That was not stabbing it. That was stabbing it. And another? Good job, good job. Okay. We'll hack this drone. It's out. Isabel. Let's see. You want to hack this one? Great. And then do you want to like hit this thing with a grenade? Nice, nice. And then do you want to just do a little bit of a burst on this one? Nice. Good job, good job. Okay. I don't think I've ever hit with that attack. Good, good. Rakta. Okay, make this drone more accurate. And you know what? Heal it a little bit. And make it faster. So you move up here. And then murder this thing. And then, can you shoot at this? Yes. Shoot that thing. Great job. You get up close. You know what? Let's do that. We'll get up close. And then we'll try a bit of the old dropping its AP. And yeah, there we go. Okay. Security systems on the roof are disabled. Is there anything we can interact with up here other than the lift? Doesn't look like it. So somewhere in the soundtrack is a quick double beep noise, and it's really frustrating because it sounds like my microwave, and I always end up paranoid when playing this game that I've left something in the microwave, because that's what my microwave does. It just beeps occasionally if you leave something in it. That's a pretty cool wall scroll. Like, ultimately this is all individual sprites, often reused in places, but they do a really good job with it. Okay, so here is our target. You step into the opulently appointed penthouse to the sound of voices. Several adult voices scattered around the room, and one standing in front with a young teenager. The young girl is engaged in an argument with a woman whose nose has a long scar over it, and whose body language speaks of weariness. Little girl, I don't care what the Fuchi team told you. I'm freelance, I know exactly what my contract states. It says I keep you here in this penthouse, and you don't get to leave or receive any visitors unless Mr. Johnson says so. Simple as that. The little girl, your target, growls under her breath. Why you gotta be that way? You're more pig-headed than an actual pig. She looks past the bodyguard and spots you. Her eyes go wide, but she doesn't say anything. Practice, girl. A lot of practice and a lot of years working for Met 2000. I get paid really well for what I do, but I do not get paid to listen to bullshit. The scarred woman narrows her eyes at light. Look at me when I'm talking to you. She ignores the scarred woman and continues to look past her toward you. With a flick of her wrist, she dismisses the woman's command. Yeah, okay, whatever. I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. We done here? She, annoyed, the scarred woman glances over her shoulder and locks eyes with you. Well, well. Looks like some freelancers. She turns to face you with a slow confidence, and the Fuchi guards follow suit. Why would a dignified muck like you be slumming it up with Fuchi? Job's a job, alright. Everyone's got bills to pay. Name's Conair. Insane Conair. Maybe you've heard of me? Nope, I tend not to pay attention to other freelancers. Fair enough, I guess I can't fault you for avoiding social entanglements. Looks like we got a problem. You're a freelancer, so am I. I'm getting paid to guard the girl, and you must be getting paid to take her out of here. Seems like it'll be you against me, as she cracks her knuckles. That does seem like the most probable course of action. Shall we? Come on, I'm a professional. You think I feel threatened by my own kind? We don't have to fight, you know. Oh yeah? How do you figure? You're freelance. You might pose a threat to me. The goons at your back, they're just cannon fodder. Actually, let's go with Fuchi wouldn't have hired you if their own people were up to the job, and they're your only backup. Oh yeah? What makes you say that? Look at us. We're obviously prepared to kill anyone who gets in our way. We're expecting to. That, in turn, means that we're certain your Fuchi friends will afford us no difficulty. To wit, we will kill all of them without breaking a sweat. Perhaps you are not being paid enough to face us with so little backup. Huh. I guess that's one way of putting it. Yeah, okay, the job isn't make it or break it for me, and I don't particularly like Fuchi to begin with, so I think I'm gonna go get a sandwich or something. The Fuchi security officers in the room make no move to leave, but exchange nervous glances with one another. Hey, you guys want to stay here and bleed? Be my guest. Personally, I only like earning money that I live to spend. As she starts to walk toward the door, the rest of the Fuchi officers quickly follow. Okay, this is much shorter than I anticipated. Thus far. When is the other shoe gonna drop? She seems like she's gonna be a huge pain in the backside. I'm just gonna ignore her for a moment and grab this cred stick. Anything else around here? Is there a... Yes, okay. I'll grab that healing salve too. Don't actually see any entrance, I guess back there maybe? Yeah, because we came in via the lift, obviously. I'll take that. Yep, it'll go stash. Okay, Lils, what you gonna do to make life difficult? The girl watches the guards file out of the room and grabs her head in astonishment. Are you kidding me? You just talked them into leaving so you could walk me right on out of here. Nice, very nice. You must be Lillian Lai. Lily, call me Lily. No one calls me Lillian except for nobody. So, what's the plan? You taking me all the way back to my uncle? I've never been rescued from a corporate apartment suite before. I don't really know how this works. Follow me and do what I say. Yamatetsu will meet us once we're clear of Icon Tower. Okay, cool. Let's book it. I'm betting that Insane is calling him back up right now. Okay, so when did things go wrong? This is going way too smoothly. As you run down the hallway, Jomo's image blinks to life in your PDA. His face has been painted neon by the reflected light of the cockpit, and the ambient drone of spinning rotors threatens to drown out his voice. Bad news, my friend. Jomo cannot land on Icon Tower right now. Whatever it is you have done, Fuchi seems to know it. Their anti-air missiles have come online. They tell me I must leave or be shut down. Time for a new plan, then. get down to the street. Fuchi may control the air around Icon, but the streets are for everyone. You can find a nice open area, and I will land the helicopter for you to pick you up. In the meantime, I will call to change the meet location for the girl's pickup. We'll have to do it in front of Icon. Joma won't risk being shut down with the girl aboard. Good news, little girl. As long as we survive near certain death inside Icon Tower, you'll be safe. Megacorp or no, Fuchi won't risk launching missiles into a public street. Yeah, they may still send thugs with guns after us, but your uncle's protection will keep you safe after the handoff. They know what they're doing, right? Yeah, I'll make sure of it. Lily does not seem confident in this. Lily tentatively steps from the elevator and glances up and down the hall. She looks at you, her relief plain. Alright, coast is clear. Wish we could ride that thing all the way to the ground, but this building's so big they've staggered the shafts. It keeps rabble from getting up to the top floor from the shopping mall. We have to elevator hop to keep going down. As for this section of the building, she coughs and shoves her face into her elbow to stifle the following wheezes. A few seconds later, she lowers her arm. This is starts. Excuse me? You okay? That didn't sound good. It's nothing. Just dust in my nose. As I was saying, I think this level contains a bunch of mixed rooms, offices, and meeting rooms, and some management residences? Probably. Just a guess, because that seems kind of specific. Are you for real right now, or does your line of work just make you crazy paranoid? Paranoid, listen, you were saying, Lily? The jerks are holding on to me captive, underestimate my ability to eavesdrop. I'm not stupid. I was listening for ways I could escape. I overheard them discussing all kinds of things about this building. Please. Let's just find an elevator that'll take us down to plaza level. I remember the jerk brigade bringing me through a shopping center. It's a little blurry, but I think it should be near the ground floor. We can get out there. Why'd they bring you from the ground floor, not by the helipad? How should I know? It's not like I asked a guy who was holding a gun to my back, "Hey, Mr. Kidnapper Man, wouldn't it be easier if we did this abduction thing with an aircraft?" Yeah, right. Okay, fine. Be sassy. Alright, let's get a move on. Keep your eyes for another way out. Okay. Game saved. There's people down there. There'll be people all around. So obviously, the answer here is open doors. Okay, that's a lift, but a locked one for some reason. Next. Oh, hey there, keypad. I guess we don't know the code. 11111. No. 11112. No. 11113. No. Actually, I'm not seriously going to do that. Although, in theory, it would be a viable tactic. If I were, you know, crazy. Vent, eh? Send one of the team's drones in. I will activate auto. Alright, auto, get in there. Gas stove. This gas range is a rarity in the age of microwave induction stoves. Judging by the rows of woks and large pots nearby, someone who works on this floor must be a fan of traditional Chinese cooking, something much harder to do without large amounts of open flame. Let's take a look a little more closely. Gas hose that connects to the range looks loose. Strips of peeling duct tape form a tenuous seal between the hose and the oven. Rip the gas line out. With a sudden hiss, the propane begins filling the room. It'd be wise to leave the area before a stray spark causes an explosion. And turn. Get back out of here. And turn. As the sound of the gas explosion fades, you hear the tromp of boots in the distance. Gobblet looks over towards you, her lips pursed. I'll have to hand it to you, Ranneko. I've started fires, but never just to see what happened. I'll lay good money that almost every guard on this floor is headed to that kitchen now. Maybe we can get downstairs unnoticed. Yeah, maybe we can. Gobbet. That was the idea. I do still want that keypad though, so you know. Let's see what's down here. Huh. Fuji executive, a bunch of adepts. I don't think we should be that way, going that way. Hello, Francis. A few technicians are standing around a billiard table. They seem to be chatting more than playing. Their pool cues have been leaned lazily against a poster-covered wall. One of the techs, a hooded orc, is excitedly speaking to others. His name badge is strung alongside the billiard table. Francis Chow, an unusual name given his prominent Western features. So I got this black market sleeves program, right? I mean, Fuji's software's good and all, but if I start snooping around for an upgrade to my program, management's gonna ask questions. Top of that, don't have much to spend. Blew my pen testing budget in June, but I figured I could get into the hotel database and forge myself an invite. But guess what? Turns out Hilton upgraded their matrix security specifically to keep out unwanted guests, and that means people like me. Much as it pains me to say it, guys, I don't think we'll be going to the premiere of Blood from Beyond 2, The Martian Vampire. Sucks, too. I even rented a tux. Oh shit! I was really looking forward to seeing Lung Takwa in person. What a bummer! The tech leans back to stretch and catch a sight of you. He recoils with a start, lashing out under the table with one leg. You hear a dull thunk. Ouch! What the heck, man? That was my foot. He follows his friend's eye line to where you're standing. His eyebrows raised in surprise. Oh! Ah, sounds like your weekend plans are shut. Shut to hell, I had a whole night planned. For once we would have gotten to act like movie stars instead of jack jocks. Anyway, what do you want, eavesdropper? Did something break? Hang on a second. Before you respond to that, tell me this. Whatever it is that's broken, have you tried restarting it yet? Are you sure it isn't that it's actually plugged in? Oh, shut up, Keenan. Let him speak for himself. Go on, stranger. Tell us what you need. What are all those people doing in the lobby? Building's under lockdown. Some kind of security alert. Don't know why? Don't care. I've done all I can for now. I just finished checking this full Matrix service tunnel, so we've got some time to kill. No problem. I'm a decker like you. You give me a door code, I'm sure I can find something in the Matrix that'll get me down to the ground floor. Yeah, right. Like I'm going to jeopardize my job here to help out a stranger. You may be a fellow decker, but I don't know you, and even if I did, I couldn't give you the code. My boss would never let me hear the end of it. Look, if you really want out of here, just go to the main data trunk and hack the elevator yourself, provided you know the door code, of course. Together you do a little decking on the side. I got a friend over in Hung Hom that could hook you up with the latest Ranneko software. Give me the door code and I'll give you her number. You're pretty resourceful, aren't you? But how can I be sure that you aren't the one the security's looking for? He holds a straight face for a few seconds and covers his mouth and laughs. Yeah, right. Not with that little girl of yours. You're more likely to piss off the PTA than a corp like Fuji. You got yourself a deal. Idiot. Yes. Okay, so that door code 40561. Almost. Is it 4051 that's the Ghost in the Shell code? Okay. 40561. Door hisses open. And then we can matrix ourselves out of here. And I'm gonna do it. Because I'm good. And I guess... don't need erosion. We got 2 copies of erosion? No. Got... degrade 3. Nah, I don't need degrade. Blaster... decrypt... Jewel boost, erosion killer, and sniffer. We got 4 AP to do our thing. Okay. So let's see. Just looking at things. So what I want to do is once you're down there, get over here. Okay. You don't even come to there. Ah, balls. Fine. Kill you. Erode you. And just hit you again. And one more time. Come on! That's 283% shots that missed in a row. Just die. And all there is this. I might as well just force it. Like, I could do things. Okay. Like, I could do the whole minigame, but there's nothing else in this host, so why bother? And there we go. Down we go. No fighting. Get in the freight elevator and go downstairs.